Thank you. Hey, Khadija, thank you for joining. We're at Wadsworth Atheneum Museum. I don't know if you remember, I've been here before. I had a vlog shot here about a month ago. And today they have this Islamic art. So I thought maybe I should revisit and see what's going on. Hey, Abbas, thank you for joining. We're at Wadsworth Atheneum. Joshua, thank you for joining. My thoughts on everything. Thank you for joining. I'm at Wadsworth Atheneum Museum in Hartford, in Connecticut. Look at this beautiful piece of rug. Thank you. Appreciate it. Make sure you watch the vlog I uploaded a couple days ago. It was from World Trade Center in New York. Those who don't know, this is Quran. This is the holy book. It's from 1848. I don't know if you guys can see it. From 1848 in Turkey, copied by Sayyid Mustafa Kurdabi. This Quran is written in Nusk calligraphy, which is considered one of the most readable Islamic script. Due to its frequent use in writing the Quran, this calligraphy style is also known as the Quran script. And over here, it's Punj Ganj or Khamsa from 16th century from Iran. And then over here we have a bowl, possibly Persian. It looks like an antique piece. And on this, they have a few verses of Quran. Henners, dunga, dunga, dunga. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Look at this piece. It looks like a prayer mat. They're showing how they made the rug. Let's move on. This is series of miniature paintings, mid 18th to 19th century from Iran. This is from Iran. This is from Afghanistan or Iran. They're not sure about this one. It's called Layli and Majnun, 16th century. And then over here we have a piece from Iran or Afghanistan from 16th century, Yusuf and Zuleikha. Another one, this one's from India, 3 elite maidens. This is from 18th or 19th century. And then we have another one here from Iran or Afghanistan. This is called The Murder of Dara from Iskandar Nama. This is from 17th century. I'm not sure what this is. It's hanging right in the middle of the room. And then here we have a few bowls with Arabic letters on it. We have another piece here from folio from Skandar Nama, 16th century, Afghanistan or Iran. This one is also from Iran. Another beautiful piece with, it looks Urdu. It could be Urdu or Farsi. Yeah, it's like a sheet. It's not a cloth, like a plastic sheet. They have these beautiful bowls. And first one is from Turkey. I think this one's from Turkey. And then the middle one is from Connecticut, from here. And this one is from England. Let's see what else they got here. This I covered on my vlog when I was here last time. It's about the Islamic expansion. Hey Laura, thank you for joining. I'm at Wadsworth Atheneum Museum, which is in Hartford, Connecticut. And today they were showing Islamic art. They're actually been showing for the past couple weeks, but the show is going to be on for I think a whole month. And here they have this cafe, B Muse, salad and sandwiches. I'm actually talking about the Islamic art here at Wadsworth. I think you missed it. I'll go back and show you real quick. My favorite so far was this right here. So we were here on Islamic expansion. We're gonna continue from here, and this museum is really big. Last time I was here to do a vlog, I couldn't even cover half of it. So I'll try to briefly show you the places that I already showed you on my vlog. But then we'll move on to the second floor, because on the second floor they have plenty of things that I'm really excited to see. This over here, I took a photo last time I was here. Van Gogh. This one is from William Holman Hunt, 1827 till 1910. The Father's Leave Taking, 1878. So this piece is from 1878, guys. And this one is from John Douglas Miller from, I believe, 1909. It's called The Lady of Shalott. We have another piece over here. It's called The Rapus Frugal. It's not scary. It's just the taste back then. People, that's how people used to draw. And if you're talking about the sculptures, that's what sculptures are. Like most of them, they look scary. Like over here, this is the art of China. So look at this. guys do look scary. Then we have this guy. Um, so the standing Buddhistava Guanyiv. It's called Guanyiv, Guanyin from Liu Dynasty, 11 till 12th century. How you doing? This is the silver wall. Check this out, guys. Thank you for joining, Eric. We're at Wadsworth Atheneum Museum. It's in Hartford, Connecticut. And the reason I came here again today, I've been here before. The reason I came here today is because they had this Islamic art show. So I'm basically showing Islamic art. And then the rest of it, because the last time I was here, I couldn't cover the whole museum. It's pretty big. But today, since I have a couple more hours, so I decided to do the rest of the museum that I couldn't do before. Louisiana, okay. That's cool, that's cool. What place in Louisiana? This is locked. I think we gotta go around. Yeah. This piece is called Noli Me Tangre. It's from 1575. And these, by the way, are all original pieces. Because the last time I was here, the lady that works here, she gave me a walkthrough and she showed me how you could check on the computer, the original ones and the fake ones, the ones that are not original. It says on the computer, so like 99% of the pieces that you see are all original. But if let's say there's 1% of it that's not original, it'll say on the computer. And most of them are all worth in millions. Because I remember the last time I was here, there was this small piece of statue that worth $4 million. So if that small piece of statue was $4 million, I'm guessing these big ones, the paintings and the statues, probably worth in millions. This one's called Battista Dossi. It's from an Italian guy, and this is from 1527. Lucas Cranach. It's called the Feast of Herod. I guess Herod is this guy on the plate, because it's called the Feast of Herod. This one is pretty interesting. It's called the Crucifixion, and it's from 1515, and they have Jesus on the cross. I mean, that's like this. These are all old pieces, saute. So people used to paint, as you can see, as I've showed you. So this one, for instance, it's based on Jesus. That doesn't mean this is what Jesus looked like, but that's how people used to paint back then. It's called the Crucifixion. Lose Company. That's what this one's called. Lose Company. And then we have another one here. It's called Courtly Grounds with Scenes from Story of David and Bathsheba. I think this room is mostly on Bible stories, because as you can see, Jesus Christ on there, and then we see people from like prophets, and like this one's called Adam. It's by Hendrik Goltzius. So this one is probably based on stories in Bible. This is an Italian vase from 1560. Let's move on, guys. Renaissance art. The Renaissance French of rebirth. That's what it means. Revolutionized Western art, although there was no abrupt break with medieval values and individualistic view of humanity, and a great interest in science evolved during the 14th century. There's a lot to read. you doing? Do you work here?
Yeah, I do.
Can you give me a walkthrough?
Give you what?
Can you give me a walkthrough, a tour? Like, I don't know anything about paintings or history.
No, I don't. I'm not like trained specifically on these like a docent is. A docent is kind of a tour guide.
Mm-hmm.
But I can just tell you that it's, well, around here is generally European art, and it doesn't mean it necessarily has to come from Europe. There's also some American and Mexican artists.
Excuse me, do you mind if I record you?
Oh gosh.
No, it's fine. It's up to you.
Sure.
It's fine.
I just, because I have nothing.
That's
like,
okay.
really prepared.
No, it's
Can
okay.
use my voice if
No,
it's
it's just that I'm on live. I'm a vlogger,
Oh.
so I'm just showing people what this is about, like
Yeah.
Wadsworth. So you could just tell me whatever you know. Whatever you know.
Yeah, well, it's done, this gallery is done in salon style, which is basically what they would use way back in the day. That painting is actually an example of salon style, too.
This big one right here?
Yeah, because they would have, the rich, famous art collectors would have so many, they wanted to display as many as possible.
Yeah.
And they would display kind of the hard hitters at eye level, like this one is, and as they go up, they kind of got, in quotes, less important or less hard hitting, but I think these are still pretty nice.
Yeah.
The ones up there are Civil War, Revolutionary War.
And these are all original pieces, right?
All except one thing, and it specifies it's a copy in that corner.
That one?
Yeah, the one with the circular frame over
Yeah,
there. That's
yeah.
the only copy.
Okay.
In this room, at least, yeah.
Fair enough.
What else? See here. A little fun fact I like about that one actually is,
The copy?
yeah, the copy is the original. Also, the copy is painted in this one here. Not that painting.
Oh, so that is basically that.
Yeah, same painting.
Okay. Interesting.
This is also, there's a lot of religiously focused paintings in here.
Yeah, I see over here they have a lot of not this room, but the one over. They have mostly like prophet's name from Bible, I think. Adam and Jesus and all that.
Yeah, back there, yeah, we've got the books that were kind of religious focused. The repentant statue in there. 3 paintings of Saint Sebastian in here. And then Mary and Jesus and Joseph over there with the little donkey.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Cool.
A lot focused like that. This one, though, is interesting. That one was of the Trojan horse being built.
This one right here.
Yeah, the huge one.
Cool.
And then, yeah, you notice the side galleries back there are pretty religious inspired.
Mm-hmm.
The ones back here would be all Greek artifacts and Roman artifacts.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been here before, but I couldn't, because it's so big, I couldn't cover the whole museum, so I just did like half of it and left.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of like doing the rest of it, the parts that I couldn't. Anything from here?
From inside, I think the side gallery to the right is our special exhibition, so it'll only be on for a few months. It's called printmaking. I find it pretty interesting. And if you read the plaques too, it'll explain about like the styles that it's done in, the ways that they made the prints, changing from back in the day. And then to the left is Chinese and Japanese, some focused things that we have over there.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to think of specific fun facts. Let's see. That basin in there, a lot of people.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah, it looks like a bath.
Yeah.
But it would probably have been used to make wine as well.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we don't know for sure, but the ivy leaves and the panther on the front are both symbols for like the god of wine in Roman times, so
Yeah.
most likely used for that, or baptisms too,
Yeah.
if it was reused.
Fair enough.
I'm thinking of a lot more. Have you gone to the dress in there? Show you the dress
Over
in
here?
there?
Sure. We could walk there.
Because the dress is kind of not contemporary, but contemporary compared to everything.
Yeah.
How old everything is around it. But it is inspired by the styles that Greek people would have worn all
This one?
years ago. This one. Kind of takes
Oh,
this
yeah.
over here, yeah. is from about 1980.
Hmm.
And then just all these artifacts. The ones in that corner would have been used, like specifically the very corner, plates used for makeup to apply some.
By the Greek people.
The what?
The Greeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everything in this room is basically from the Greeks.
Greek and Roman times, yeah. That's basically it in here. In here and next room. And then, yeah, it gets into the medieval ages and kind of like.
Fair
Think
enough.
of some fun facts. This is a talking point for the tours a lot, just because it would. They have opposite designs is something they point out. Not designs, but this one is light design on dark, and this one is dark design on light.
Mm-hmm.
They're opposite of each other.
Oh yeah, I can
but
tell.
go together to transport.
I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Water or oil, whatever they need.
Fair enough.
Those tiny. This is actually one of like my more favorite rooms. So those tiny vases would usually be used to carry perfume
Mm-hmm.
or oils that people would use in like skincare, makeup, whatever they had back then.
Yeah. What's your favorite place in the museum?
Probably it's on the third floor.
Oh, they have a third floor?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I've not been to third floor. I've been to the second floor and I covered like a little bit of it and then I left.
It's
So
confusing right now too because both the second and third floor you can't like just walk the entire floor without going back down and up to get to the rest of it.
yeah,
Stuff like that. But my favorite place is Surrealism and Modernism on the third floor.
third floor.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
got Dali, a lot of Dalis. We've taken some out that we haven't shown in a while. They're pretty small, but pretty nice.
It got 3 floors, right?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. All right, I'll explore the rest. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, guys, so now we're going to the second floor, and I didn't even know about the third floor. The girl just told me about the third floor. I barely covered the second floor. So today we have time to explore the third floor. This over here is all English silver. And this is a dish, a Dutch dish. It's called Haarlem. Thank you for joining, Chef. Late Baroque art. They have so much in here. Like, it's so hard to, like, read every single the cards and like the history behind it. If I stand on either corners, I could show you that you could see. I don't know if you could see in the camera. Like, I'm standing in the corner, and the other side of the museum, I could barely see the wall on the other side. That's how big it is. And there's so many rooms. Every room you walk into leads to another room, except for this one. It's a tiny one. You see, there are 3 entrances to this one. There's 1, 2, and 3. It's the 18th century art. I think this is the 3rd floor. Yeah. Wow. This one looks so real. Looks like an actual sunlight. So this one is called the Mass of Saint Gregory, I guess. These two panels were originally the exterior doors of large altarpiece made in the early 1500s. The image that spans both panels depicts the miraculous appearance of Jesus to Saint Gregory as he prayed during the Mass, signed to convince doubters that the bread and wine were indeed the body and blood of Christ, which I don't believe in, but that's what it says. New art is on the way. So right now this area is closed, but they have more art coming in. So everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, you see an exquisite piece of art. Look at that. Even the ones over there that are abstract, like, look at this one. This guy is Thomas Eakins. This one looks real. It looks like a regular photograph. Doesn't look like a painting. I think we pretty much covered the third floor. I don't know if there's a room that I missed, but we briefly covered pretty much all of it. But we still haven't covered the second floor. We'll go back down and try to cover as much as possible. The two cups and saucers from 1793 to 1800s. I don't know how these people work here, because I've seen the lady we spoke with. I've seen her before a month ago when I was here last time, and all they do are just standing in the corner, saying nothing, doing nothing. I don't know how they don't get bored. I wouldn't be able to work at a museum. It's like the most boring job ever. This room is all about from mid 19th century. The final defeat of Napoleon in 1815 had profound political and cultural repercussions across Europe. A generation of artists that grew up during Napoleon's reign experienced their world turned upside down and looked inwards to explore emotional charged subjects. There's too much to read, so but there's so much art here, like, because I'm not a museum guy, so it's my second time here, but like, there's so much to explore that I get tired walking around here. Which one? Saute? This one? Don't know if you guys can see, but it looks like someone, or that's how the painting was made. Yeah, that's how the painting was made. Just trying to get rid of these thread. But if you look closely, you see it looks like someone scribbled on it. In other ways, you know, so this is the computer where you could go and check the pieces that are real and the ones that are fake. I think it even tells you the prices of each piece here. So they have these categories up top: glass, ceramics, ivory, metal, shell. You can choose from the categories. And then let's say we do this. This gives you all the details. So on. And these are real insects, real butterflies. This one's the one that worth $4 million. So this area is basically all about Black history. They have a photo of Malcolm, I think. No, that's Hank Willis. But they did have a photo of Malcolm X here. Got a beautiful design on the wall. And I think over here they have like a shop for books and shirts, museum shirts. Okay, so this is something that they used, I think, for numbers, for calculations. We saw this on the first floor in Islamic art. That Alright, guys, it's been over an hour. I've been walking around with my phone. I guess I'll end the stream here. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll have more lives coming soon in the coming week. I'm planning on going to a couple of places. I'll go live. And I'm not sure where though. So until next time.